Starting January 15, Mecharashi is basically handing Evangelion fans the fantasy they've wanted for years, piloting the Evas yourself, and you can do so in a fully playable squad inside a tactical turn-based mecha game. The Mecharashi x Neon Genesis Evangelion crossover version, Epoch of Ascension, goes live on January 15 and it runs until February 26. If you've never played Mecharashi before, this collab is honestly the perfect time to jump in. The way Mecharashi plays already matches Evangelion's vibe: tense, tactical fights where every decision matters and the whole battle can swing on one well-placed move. Today's video is sponsored by Mecharashi, and you can use the link in the description and pinned comment down below to play right now. Mecharashi is a mecha-themed tactical turn-based game set in a near-future sci-fi world where mechas are used as real combat weapons. Instead of relying on fast reflexes, it's about commanding a squad, reading the battlefield, and making the right choices with the turns you're given. What makes it instantly different from most RPGs is its part destruction combat system. Your mecha in Mecharashi is called an ST. Each ST has 4 health bars for each part: body, left arm, right arm, and legs. Every part can be swapped, rebuilt, and customized. In battle, those parts each have their own HP, and when you destroy a part, you disable its function. Break an arm and you can shut down a weapon. Destroy the legs and you can hinder movement. The game rewards the feeling of dismantling an enemy machine on purpose, which makes every turn feel tactical instead of routine. That freedom carries over into customization. You can assemble an SC however you want, equip a wide selection of weapons, and choose pilots that match your strategy. The game also uses a gacha system, but pilots and parts can be obtained through in-game drops, so you're not locked out of building something cool just because you're new. Even the visual side is a selling point. The STs have striking detail for a mobile game, with metal textures, worn edges, scratches, and oil stains that make your machine look very real. The crossover content itself is pretty stacked. For a limited time, Evangelion pilots Asuka, Shinji Ikari, and Rei Ayanami are available, and all 3 are rated S+ or above in combat strength, so they're genuinely powerful. On top of that, 3 crossover STs join the battle for a limited time, and the visual designs faithfully recreate the original Evas. For Evangelion fans, this is honestly pretty awesome. During the crossover, players also receive a free Evangelion-style hanger redesign, which is a small detail that goes a long way toward making the whole experience feel like you've dropped into the anime. The event is split into 2 windows. From January 15 to February 26, you get boosted chances for Asuka and REV-02, and you can also claim Shinji for free, plus earn the free REV-01. Then from February 5 to February 26, Rei and REV-00 get their boosted banners. If you're new, here are the only terms you really need. Pilots have roles: fighters, frontline damage; raiders, fast and mobile; snipers, long-range precision; and guardians, tank/support. Fights are turn-based and skills cost action points. Eva pilots also have synchronization rates, a power gauge that ramps them up as it fills. Ascension just means how many copies you've invested, and bionic/neural sectors are long-term upgrades. You don't need to memorize this, just recognize the words when they pop up. The 3 Eva pilots each bring a distinct playstyle. Asuka is the aggressive standout for people who want to feel powerful early. Her identity is that of a top-tier polearm fighter, but she also has a legitimate raider-style option. In battle, Asuka is all about moving quickly and hitting the exact part you want. She has a jump attack that always hits the enemy's body, and she has a line attack that can hit multiple enemies while she's in an aiming stance. If she breaks an enemy part, she can even take another action, so she can snowball really hard when things start going her way. Rei Ayanami is the opposite in terms of utility. She's a guardian, meaning she leans tank and support, but she's widely praised as a PvP queen, and she's especially recommended if you care about competitive play. Her standout trait is that she's the first guardian who can protect allies from melee attacks, which gives her a unique defensive niche that stays relevant as PvP evolves. She also has powerful positioning tools like swapping positions, which enables surprise combos in PvP and can speed up certain PvE strategies. Shinji Ikari is the friendliest part of the crossover for newcomers because he's free and he's strong. You can log in to receive the S-grade pilot Shinji Ikari for free and then obtain Shinji's pledge through subsequent crossover events. He's labeled as a raider, but his recommended build is often sniper because he has offensive sniper skills that can aim effectively and ignore certain damage reduction effects. He's known for having really strong stats, so he hits hard and feels powerful even early on. So if you're wanting to join in on the fun, start on January 15, because that's when Epoch of Ascension begins and when the main wave of crossover content goes live. Grab the free rewards and let the game teach you the rest the fun way, one turn at a time. Thank you so much Mecharashi for sponsoring today's video.